Good evening, everyone. Now we are going to see a problem in bank accounts, preparation of profit and loss account. From the following information relating to Adarsh Bank Limited, prepare profit and loss account for the year ending 31/3/94 along with the necessary schedules in the revised format. Here the details are given. Interest and discount earned 31,628. Income on investments 11,810. Interest received on balance with RBI 4,243. Commission, exchange and brokerage 2,907. Profit on sale of investments 114. Interest on RBI loan paid 31,404. Interest on employees 3,362. Salaries to employees 9,717. Rents, taxes and lighting 1,168. What we have to note this, everything, all the figures are in thousands. So thousands we have, for ease of calculation we have removed three zeros and everything is in thousands. It is specified in the beginning of the problem. Depreciation on bank property 379. Directors fees 7. Auditors fees 41. Law charges 22. Postage, telegram, telephone, etc. 403. Other expenditure 1799. Balance profit brought forward from the last year 1000. So we have to calculate profit for current year and also from the last year 1000 profit, including thousands, has been carried forward from the last year. So these are the three adjustments given in the problem. Adjustment number A, make a provision for IT at the rate of 51.75 percentage on profit. From the profit, we have to, after calculating profit, we have to provide provision for income tax at the rate of 51.75 percentage. Then transfer 25 percentage of profit to statutory reserve and 5 percentage to revenue reserve. So after calculating profit, we have to make these two reserves. Then third adjustment is transfer to proposed dividend 2 lakh. So they are proposing to declare a dividend up to 2 lakhs. So these are the adjustment to be made. Now we have to prepare a profit and loss account. Before going on to prepare the profit and loss account, we have to prepare all the schedules needed for preparing profit and loss account. This is the first schedule for profit and loss account, that is schedule number 13, interest earned. So in the problem regarding interest, we are being given with all these details. Interest discount earned 31,628. Income on investment also comes under interest earned. We have to keep in mind that income on investments 11,810. Interest received on balance with the RBI is 4,243. So these are the only three schedule 13 incomes earned by the bank. So if we total all these three incomes, it comes to 47,681. So now schedule 13 is over. Now we have to move on to schedule 14, that is other incomes. So in the case of profit and loss account, all the incomes are categorized only under two schedules. One is schedule number 13 and another one is schedule 14. Under schedule number 13, interest and all the investment incomes will be included. Under schedule 14, other than interest and investments income, all other incomes will come under schedule 14. So what are all the incomes left? Commission, exchange and brokerage 2,907. Everything in thousands. We should not forget to mention it in the problem, in the answers. Profit on sale of investments 114. So added together it comes to 3,021. So income schedules over. Now we have to move on to the schedules relating to expenditure. Schedule 15 is interest expended. In the case of interest expended, there are two interest expenditure available in the problem. First one is interest on RBI loan paid, that comes to 31,404, and interest on employees, that comes to 3,362. So if we total up interest expended, it comes to 34,766. Next one is schedule 16. that is operating expenses. So other than interest expense, all other expenses given in the problem will be included under operating expenses. So all the administration related expenses will come under this. So those expenses given in the problem are taken up under schedule 16. Salaries to employees 9,717. Rent, taxes and lighting 1,168. Depreciation on bank property 379. Directors fees 7. Auditors fees 41. Law charges 22. Postage, telegram, telephone, etc. 403. Other expenditure 1,799. If we total up all the operating expenses, it comes to 13,536. Now it is the time for us to calculate profit or loss. So we know the total of incomes, all the incomes given in schedule 13 and 14, and we have computed schedule 15 and 16 relating to all the expenses. Now we will move on to prepare the profit and loss account of Adarsh Bank Limited for the year ended 31/3/94. Schedule numbers, we have to give a column for particulars and schedule number for one column and rupees for another column. So in this problem, all the figures are in thousands, so we should not forget to mention that in thousands. If we do not mention this, then the entire problem will go wrong, so definitely we have to mention this. Roman letter 1 is income. Here first we have to take up interest earned, that comes under schedule 13. The total is 47,681. Just we are bringing the total of schedule number 13 to here, that's it. Then other income, it is schedule number 14. We are taking the total here 3,021. So all the incomes over. If we find out the total of income, that is Roman letter 1, it comes to 50,702. Then Roman letter 2 is expenditure. Interest expended, schedule number 15. The total we have taken from schedule number 15 is 34,766. Operating expenses will come under schedule number 16. Its total is 13,536. So up to this we have taken all the amount from the schedules prepared by us. Now it is the time for us to take into consideration the adjustments given in the problem. First adjustment given in the problem was provision for income tax at the rate of 51.75% on profit. For that we have to calculate profit roughly, because in the statement we will calculate profit, but for the purpose of providing income tax at this stage we have to find out the profit. What is the profit for at this stage? So what we have to do, we have to take the total income, that is 50,702 we will take up, and from that we have to subtract all the two expenditures, schedule 15 and 16 expenditures total up, and it is to be subtracted from the total income. So it comes to 2,400, everything in thousands only. So 2,400 into 51.75%, it comes to 1,242. This is the provision for income tax we have calculated, 1,242. So all the expenditures we have taken, we have to find out the total of expenditure, that is total expenditure, Roman letter 2. We have to add schedule 15, 16 and this provision for taxation, it comes to 49,544. Then next one is we have to calculate profit or loss. We have to calculate profit for the year, that is Roman letter 1 minus 2. The total of Roman letter 1 is 50,702. From that we have to subtract the total of Roman letter 2, 49,544. So we have found out the profit for the current year, that is 1,158. Then we have to bring from the problem. In the problem it is given profit for the previous year brought forward is given. We have to take up that at this stage. So total of both the profits of current year and the previous profit brought forward, the total of profit is 2,158. Now comes the fourth Roman letter, appropriation. So this is the Roman letter 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the format of the bank accounts given in the revised format. Definitely we have to stick on to this format only. Just like that, we should not calculate profit by adding incomes and subtracting expenditure. We should not calculate. Only in this model, or in this format we have to calculate profit. So we have calculated profit, it comes to 2158. Now what we have to do is we have to transfer some amount to statutory reserve, some amount to revenue reserve. Everything is given in the problem. Even if it is not given in the problem, definitely we have to provide 25 percentage of the profit to these. We have to carry 25 percentage of the profit to statutory reserve always, but it is mentioned in this problem also. Even if it is not mentioned, we have to take 25 percentage of the profit to the statutory reserve. So we are going to do that. So transfer to statutory reserve, it is to be transferred only from the current year profit and not with the profit of the total profit. Okay, so we have to, from the current year profit of 1158, we have to transfer 25 percentage. So 1158 into 25 by 100, it comes to 289.5. Then this is given in the problem. In the problem, they have asked us to transfer 5 percentage of the current year profit to revenue reserve. Then transfer to revenue reserve, 1158 into 5 percentage, it comes to 57.9. Then they have also mentioned that proposed dividend. So for proposed dividend, we have to transfer, it is given in the problem, we have to transfer 2 lakh to proposed dividend. So but we have in this answers, we have taken all the figures in thousands. So we have to cut 3 zeros for 1000 and we have to take only 200 as a transfer to proposed dividend. So we should not forget it. We should not take the entire 2 lakhs here because we have taken all the amounts in thousands. So transfer to proposed dividend 200. Then what we have to do is, the next one is the balance to be carried to balance sheet. Balance carried to balance sheet. In this stage, this amount should be calculated as a balancing figure. So from where will this balancing figure come? We know that the total profit is 2158. We have to take it here. We have to first, before finding out the balance carried to balance sheet, we have to write the total 158. Already we have calculated transfer to statutory reserve, transfer to revenue reserve and proposed dividend. So from the total of 2158, if we have to subtract this 289.5, 57.9 and 200, the balancing amount will be 100610.6. That is the balance to be carried to balance sheet. So balance carried to balance sheet will be calculated as a balancing figure. So this is what is the problem. Thank you.